You're welcome to our channel. This is Campus Rundown on TV UCC. I am Louise Bequin. You can call me the PDF. Today, on the land of University of Cape Coast, the Confucius Institute of University of Cape Coast is organizing a job fair. And with this job fair, the Confucius Institute has invited the various Chinese companies in the country to, of course, interact with the students of University of Cape Coast and to tell them about the entry positions of these companies. And that explains why currently we find ourselves at the forecourt of Sam Jonah Library of University of Cape Coast. We would be going to the Emisa Arthur Language Center, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman Auditorium. That is where they are having a seminar before they come to the forecourt here, where they would be interacting with the students. So we are also here to interact with them. Do stay with us, and of course keep your comments coming at the comment section. We would highly appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please, this is the time. Subscribe to our channel, hit on the notification icon so that you get alert, and do share this content for the world to get to know what we are doing. Do stay with us. We have a lot for you today. So we are looking at the focus of the job fair. Would you tell us more about this program?
About this job fair, we've been receiving this information for like a couple of months. And the CADA Twyford, we are established in Ghana from 2016. And now we are hitting 3,000 local employees. And that's the reason why we are trying to introduce more high-qualified talent, not only from UCC, but today we are here for the UCC talents people, and we are trying to let them to join our company and join our family and grow together. And we would love to create more job opportunities in Ghana, and especially in the Western region.
And are there some challenges that you would want to tell us so far that you've encountered so far as working with a Ghanaian student or graduate is concerned?
So actually, in the past few years, our company has been non-stop expanding. So the major challenges for us is we can't hire enough people. We can't hire enough talent people that we wanted, or we can't attractive to the talent people that we want, because we are in the lower intra band. So that place is actually not very convenient of the trafficking. So that will be a huge problem for us.
Let's give ourselves about 10 years to come. Where are we likely to see you?
Of the CADA Twyford, we are looking forward to be the biggest manufacturing tile factory in the Africa, not only in Ghana, but in Ghana we have a long history and we have good relationship with the Ghanaians. So we would love to let the Ghanaians to have the affordable and the better tiles in the next 10 years.
What do you stand to gain?
The gaining is that we want to bring more opportunities in Africa, especially in Ghana, and more of that. We would love to absorb more talent people from Ghana, and so you can bring more activities. You can bring more new blood in our company.
We're grateful for your time. Is there anything else you would want to say about your company?
About our company, I hope that you guys can enjoy our product, because we're not only producing tiles, and in this year we're going to produce the sanitary equipment. So I hope that in your daily life you can enjoy our production. That's all. Thank you.
All right. We're grateful for your time.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Belinda Kunsin was one of the participants, and of course is ready to speak with us. Belinda, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm also fine. What did you learn from the program?
I learned that although we say that it's hard to find a job after school, there are actually some opportunities out there. And then today we realized that there are over 20 Chinese companies here in Ghana who are willing to interview students, whether you are a graduate or not, to see the potential in you and also give you the opportunity to come and work with them after school.
Do you plan to work with them?
Yes, I plan to work with them.
Why?
Okay, so anyone who knows me knows that I'm a language person, and I started learning the Chinese language since level 100. Yes, my Chinese is not perfect, but I believe that I speak a little Chinese to be able to communicate with these people, with the Chinese. And I believe that after school, if I could get a job there, it would be great because I can support my family and also take care of myself as a graduate. And I think it's a very good thing.
But you don't have any idea or you don't plan to establish your own business? Because I think one of the speakers, when the person was delivering, was advising that we think of establishing our own business. Do you have any plan to do that?
Not that I think about it yet, but I can't just start right now because I don't know much about businesses. So I think what would be helpful is to work with a Chinese company, get to know about the ins and outs of running a business. I believe that if I get such an experience, I will be able to set up a company of my own here in Ghana.
Is there anything else you would want to say? This is where we'll end our conversation.
No.
All right. Here with me is another participant of the job fair who is ready to speak with us. Gentlemen, welcome to TV UCC.
Thank you very much.
Don't burn, okay? I'll try to raise the mic for you so that you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Were your expectations met?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, when I got the notice that there was going to be a job fair, I was even like, I would say that I met my expectations during that time, because it's very hard these days to get yourself a job conveniently, like how the Chinese Institute has made it, the Confucius Institute has made it convenient for us. So yes, happily yesterday I met plenty job officials from the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and we had series of Chinese interviews and other things, and we are going to also continue at the Samjona Library for courts. And yes, I might say that vehemently my expectations have been met very, very well.
How did you connect to the people from the Confucius Institute, as you've been telling us?
Oh, okay. From the beginning, I was a little bit nervous because the type of conversations you have with your teachers, as far as the Chinese language is concerned, is a little bit different when you with the other people, because we all know that language isn't restricted. It has other places whereby we have, when you go to a medical setting, we have type of vocabularies they use that you won't even see it in the classroom. So I was a little bit nervous, but I had encouragements from our Chinese directors, and they said, yes, feel free and speak. They want your fluency and how you can express yourself. So I was able to express myself, and yes, I had the interest also of these managers. So I'm here to, I'm also in to explore new companies and see what will best fit. And
could this mean that you've already started taking some of the courses at the Confucius Institute?
Yeah, apparently I am a Chinese student, currently in level 400, and yes, I've made series of courses. For example, the business Chinese communication, whereby they teach you the ethics of the Chinese culture as far as business is concerned and other things. So yeah, I've been able to take certain Chinese courses, and I have the fundamentals as far as Chinese language is concerned. Small, yes, it's small.
Let's look at the job fair that you're organizing today. What do the students stand to achieve at the end of the job fair?
Yeah, so we realized that there was a problem, and the problem being that some of our graduates, actually most of our graduates, I'm sure you are conversant with the Unemployed Graduates Association. The problem is that we don't have enough jobs for the thousands and tens of thousands of graduates that are churned out every year. As a Confucius Institute, people have approached us. In fact, our own students have asked us that if I study Chinese, what next? What are the opportunities? Why should I study Chinese? And we always tell them that there are a lot of Chinese enterprises in Ghana. In fact, the numbers keep growing by the year. Now, between the first to third quarter of 2019 alone, before the onset of COVID-19, as many as 200 Chinese enterprises were established for just the first 3 quarters of 2019. So you can imagine, it is true that COVID-19 had a toll and therefore the numbers declined. But I can safely say that there are several hundreds of Chinese enterprises in Ghana. And we realized that these Chinese enterprises were also looking for people to employ, people with certain skill sets. Of course, one of the skills obviously will be the Chinese language. They prefer people who can speak, write their language and understand their culture. And we are training people in that. We also realize that they also need other people like accountants. They need salespersons. And so we decided to provide this platform. As a Confucius Institute, I told you we are supposed to serve as a bridge. So this is the bridge that we have created, a platform for our students and graduates who are searching for jobs, and then Chinese enterprises that are looking for people with certain skill sets to employ. So we are serving as matchmakers. We are bringing these two people together so that there could be the opportunity for our graduates and our students to be employed. And also for the Chinese enterprises, for them to be able to headhunt for people with the right skill set. So essentially, the benefit is very obvious. To our students and graduates, they are going to get a job. To the Chinese enterprises, they are going to get people with the right skills. And so essentially, that is what we are doing today.
Thank you very much, Prof.
I appreciate it.
All right. So people, this is Professor Ishmael Mensah. He is a lecturer at the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management of the University of Cape Coast.